Onomatopoeia McLean. Yow! Today, our contestants will be vying for their very own bottle of hand sanitizer. Thank you, Deputy Allen, for guarding our valuable prizes. Figurative language is a word or phrase that does not have its normal everyday literal meaning. It is used by the writer for the sake of comparison or dramatic effect. Authors use similes, metaphors, hyperbole, and personification to make their stories more interesting. I will remind our contestants what categories of figurative language they will be playing. First, we have simile. Remember that a simile compares two things using the words like or as. An example is, the sun is like a yellow ball of fire in the sky. Next, we have metaphor. A metaphor compares two things, saying one is the other. It's similar to a simile, but does not use the words like or as to make the comparison. An example of this is, she has a heart of gold. Third, we have hyperbole. A hyperbole is an exaggeration that cannot possibly be true. An example would be, I want it so badly I could die. Or, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant. Next, we have personification. That's where authors give human qualities to non-human things. An example of this would be the stars danced in the night. Finally, we have onomatopoeia. That's right, onomatopoeia. Try spelling that 10 times. These are words that sound like the thing or object. Words like splash, whack, or crunch are all onomatopoeias. Now, let's meet our contestants. First, we have Simile Hernandez. Mrs. Hernandez comes to us all the way from New Bern, North Carolina. Hi, Mrs. Hernandez. Tell us a little about yourself. Achoo!
I have 4 kids who are all cute as a button. Being a mother is like Christmas every day.
Next, we have Hyperbole S. Mr. S comes to us from Maysville, North Carolina. Mr. S, tell us about yourself.
I am so excited to be here. I could explode. If I don't win, I will die.
Okay, let's get to the game. I will show you a quote from either Hatchet by Gary Paulson or Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. Both books we read in class. Wink. Question 1. Now a jolt took him like a hammer blow, so forcefully that he seemed to crush back into the seat.
Metaphor.
Stomp. Too bad, you're wrong.
Actually, the correct answer is simile. The jolt took him like a hammer blow. It's comparing two things using the word like.
Hooray! You are correct! Question 2. For a second, all he heard was the whoosh of the empty air waves.
Simile.
Womp womp. You're wrong.
The correct answer is onomatopoeia, because whoosh is the sound that the air made.
Punch, you are correct! Question 3. Between the 17th and 18th radio transmissions, without a warning, the engine coughed, roared violently for a second, and died.
Onomatopoeia.
Slap! You are wrong.
The engine coughed. That would be personification, because the plane has human qualities given to it, like cough. An engine can't actually cough.
Kick yeah! Question 4. A dragonfly, a brilliant blue jewel, darted up and paused over the lily pads, then swung up and away.
Personification.
Doink, you are wrong.
A dragonfly, a brilliant blue jewel. That is saying that the dragonfly is a brilliant blue jewel. So that would be a metaphor. It compares the two things, a brilliant blue jewel to a dragonfly, saying that one is the other.
Yeehaw! You are correct!
Final question. It was the hottest day yet, so heavy that the slightest exertion brought on a flood of perspiration.
Personimonopia. Hyperbophore.
Snap, too bad.
The slightest exertion brought on a flood of perspiration. I don't think that anyone could perspirate enough to cause a flood. So that has to be an example of hyperbole, an exaggeration that cannot possibly be true.
Ding, 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 ding! You are right. The winner of this fantastic hand sanitizer is Mrs. Hernandez! Congratulations. Would you like to say anything?
Oh, thank you so much. I would like to thank all of my teachers, my teacher from kindergarten, Miss West, my teacher from first grade, Miss Moore, my teacher from second grade, Miss Minter, my teacher from third grade, Miss Robertson, my teacher from fourth grade,
Tap,
Miss
tap.
Lynn.
It's time to stop. Thank you all. Have a good night. Thank you, fifth graders, for coming to our fabulous Figurative Follies. We look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye, all.